What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV, back once again with another video. And it's just a reaction, really, to the news that, let's be honest, it's not too shocking. It's not too surprising. But it's definitely one that's going to hit Hammers fans in the hearts. West Ham are willing to listen to offers in the summer for Declan Rice. Now, listen, we haven't got off to the best start of the season, and it's really news that won't come as much as a surprise, but it won't be any less devastating for you guys and us here at West Ham Fan TV. But um, to finally hear the club ex West Ham employee confirmed the news as well that they are willing to listen to offers. It's probably a deal and an agreement that's been done for probably at least a year now. They probably were speaking to Declan when they was doing the contracts about a year ago, probably, and he's refused to sign. He doesn't want any more money. He just wants to go on and win trophies, which is, you can't fault the kid's ambition. And we always, as fans, as I said 3 times now, we've always knew this day was coming. But is there a way we could keep Declan Rice at the football club? Now, we've got two options, really, or maybe three. One is that we sell him off in the summer and get 100 million quid for him because he's got 2 years left on his deal, or close to 100 million quid. We was asking 150 last year, but with his contract situation sort of out in the open, we're probably not going to be able to command 150 million quid because people would just let him run his contract down and take him for free in 2 years. Now, that is an option. We could do that. We could keep him here for 2 years. It depends on the ambition of the football club. Do you keep him for the extra 2 years and hope we can sort of get to a point where we can convince him to stay in them 2 years and risk him walking away for nothing? Option two is we sell him and we replace him, which we've spent 180 million pounds this summer, and there's no guarantee that 100 million pounds reinvested in the side is going to make us any better. In fact, 180 million pounds seems to have made us worse. Or three, we can show some real ambition and start signing people in this transfer window to have a stronger end to this season. We can replace the manager with a top manager. We've got the likes of Thomas Tuchel out there, Mauricio Pochettino, who would come in and at least, the very least, show some ambition towards driving the club forward. To me, and this is just my opinion, it just seems that David Moyes has lost sort of the trust of the dressing room. There does seem to be no drive to, evolve our way of playing. We play one way, we play the Moyes way, and that is it. And when you bring in people like Skamaka and Paqueta, you've got to evolve and at least, give yourself the greatest opportunity to play in an expansive and in a way that you get goals. And for me, Moyes is too cautious. He's too set in his ways. He wants to defend on top of defend over attack every other day of the week. And with the likes of Paqueta and Skamaka in the side, we're built towards attacking. And to get the best out of people like Jared Bowen, who is a fantastic player. But unless we do something drastic in the next sort of 6 weeks while he's at the World Cup, he's going to be talking to people now. This news has come out, and there's people going to be reading this sort of stuff in the England squad. They're all playing for Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, and all of them. They're going to be in his ear. Oh, come join us. Even the likes of Tottenham and Newcastle probably are going to be saying, "Look, come join us." We're I know Newcastle have been a big admirer of Rice, and there's rumours flying around that they may be preparing £100 million bid, and they're definitely going in the right direction. It might be something that it might be something that tempts Declan Rice, although I would suggest that for his sake and his sake only, that he goes to a club that's ready-made to win the Premier League, because, even though Newcastle on the way up, he could waste 3 or 4 years there before they get a title, which would put him closer to 28, 29. Um, I don't think there's any way of keeping him here. To be honest with you, I think it would be a miracle if we did keep him here. Nobe's coming in, and I know he's expressed his desire to keep Declan at the football club. But in reality, we've got to face facts. There's probably been an agreement made that he moves on to a team that's going to challenge for trophies, and unless we become a team that challenges for trophies, if we'd have been in and around where we were last year, there could have been um, a chance that we could convince him that we're going in the right direction. But reality is we're not, and it's going to take a hell of a lot of form in the second half of this season to show that we are going in the right direction. In fact, tradition tells us that we don't go in the right direction, and we have one or two good seasons, and then we have a few bad seasons. So, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be possible. But what we need to start doing now, which I don't think we've done in the past, is if you're preparing for for your main player to leave, you need to be ready to make a ready-made replacement. Who that ready-made replacement will be, we'll look at a little bit down the line. But they need to go get as much money as they can for him now, and perhaps learn to play a different way. That even if that would be getting a different manager, because the system that we've got now, without Declan Rice, you think we're bad now, will be even worse because we've got players in the team that just can't pass the football. And to be quite honest, we're terrible. It's food for thought. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. Is there any way to keep Declan Rice, and who would you choose to replace him if he does go? We'll be back again tomorrow with more transfer sort of rumours and reactions and all that sort of thing, as well as the World Cup updates. With England are playing later today. Thank you very much for watching. One thing left to say: come on, you irons.